You see, my friend, while you may think copywriting and product descriptions are boring or innocuous, I actually find them quite riveting. You see, copywriting originated back in the Babylonian times, the 1400s, before you and I were ever born, to sell everyday essentials. But because of the power of the internet, you can use it to bend people's minds to do whatever you want. And that kind of power comes at a steep price. And in this video, I'm not going to give you the fundamentals like everyone else, the boring tutorials. I'm actually going to take a product like this one right here, these bubble slides, and I'm going to craft an artisan, well-made description that handles all the main talking points so that you understand for once and all how to create a description that sells. Now, the first step in writing a description that kills, excuse me, I mean sells your target audience, is you need to know who your target audience is to begin with. And I'm not talking about Paul Allen. So when I'm taking a look at this product right here, I might think that, hey, it's for a younger audience. It's for all females. But you never want to make assumptions, because assumptions will be the death of you, especially Paul Allen. So when I'm doing research on my target audience, I pretty much just go to Amazon. I'm going to go and look at my competitor stores. I'm going to try to get a feel as to who am I noticing buying this product the most. And typically, if you go onto TikTok, we can see, okay, looks like females, they love accessorizing this bubble slides. If we go here, okay, noticing maybe it's more for African Americans. That seems to be a trend that I'm seeing here. Scroll on down. Okay, so we got female here. Perfect. So I like to get a good feel. Okay, another female, African American. Maybe that is the trend that is our target audience. So definitely take a read and notice what you see are the common trends among people making the content and leaving reviews on Amazon. So after doing a bit of research, I definitely noticed a huge trend that it was mainly African American females buying this product, which is pretty cool to know. So when I'm going to my next step, I really want to know what makes them interested in buying this product. And typically you're going to learn this through reviews and going on comment sections for videos of that product. So when I'm going down here, let's see here, are they comfortable? All right, perfect. That's the first thing I want to make sure I address in my description. Are they comfortable? And there's multiple ways of communicating that through comparing other slides to our slides. There can be ways of describing it through the quality of the slipper, the material of the slipper. So there's a lot of things we could address. Now, overall, do we see anything else? How's the sizing? Okay, cool. That's another thing that we definitely probably didn't think about. So how is the sizing? Do we have a size chart? Is there a way to make it all in one? I mean, there's a lot of slippers that are very ambiguous where one size kind of fits multiple sizes. So that's going to be something we want to address with our variants. Now, another thing I'm noticing is that a lot of people are saying that these are super cute, girl. They're adorbs. Oh my gosh, where can I get these? Now, if I'm noticing a lot of people are commenting the same things, yes, that is something I'm definitely going to address in my description. So how cute they are is definitely going to be another thing. And I like to have this blank canvas feel where I'm just getting some notes. This is really the research phase. And that's the first step of every description I have. I want to know what's my target audience? What are they saying is the reason they bought the product? So let's go into some reviews now. We can see so comfy. These little goofball goodies are cute. Okay, so we're noticing some trends here. Cute, comfortable. Those seem to be the two major things that people care about when they're buying this. And when you're analyzing reviews, you typically want to copy over the best lines that you're finding that people actually write about. So right here we can see, I swear it's like walking on clouds, and I'm already contemplating getting other colors. Walking on clouds, that is a pretty solid line. And it's amazing that people in reviews honestly are better copywriters than real life marketers a lot of times. If you just listen to what people say makes them bought the product, that is going to convert a lot better than you trying to force your assumptions on them. So listen, read, try to get a feel as to why people are buying the product. Let's see if there's anything else from this review right here. Literally walking on air with these slippers. The texture on them gives your feet a gentle, constant massage. Woof! I mean, perfect for people with foot issues. I mean, there's a lot of gold right here just by looking at the reviews. So I honestly pity people that when they write their descriptions, they just try to come up with it all on their own, because that is so difficult to do. And man, it is so much easier. It's more practical just to look at the reviews that people are saying here. Now, looking at some other things, I get so many compliments on these shoes. They are super soft and comfortable. Wasn't expecting them to be this comfortable. So that might be another line. They're going to shock you. These bubble slides are going to shock you with how comfortable they are. It's like a massage with each step that you take. I mean, I'm already getting the ideas going on in my head, and really, it's so hard to get the momentum of copywriting on your own by just trying to look at a product and thinking of lines. So a lot of times I try to get inspiration from these reviews, from competitors as well. So I actually opened up a few of these competitors right here. So let every step feel like a royal massage. I mean, geez Louise. Yes, we are 100% copying that over. And this isn't like middle school where Miss Reynolds, he's copying what this website is doing. That's plagiarism. Report him to the principal immediately. Expel him. I can't stand the sight of a person that can copy other people. But it's up to you when it comes to that. Personally, I think it's a cutthroat world of marketing and e-commerce. And if you see a good line and you want to take it, just go on and do that. But personally, I usually use it for inspiration purposes. Now, over here, we got one slippers that do more for your feet than just separate them from the ground. And that's kind of an ant line for me. If so, blah, 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 cloud-like comfort. These bags will make you feel like you're on a royal spaceship exploring a new dimension of relief. Jeez Louise. I'm not going to lie, that imagery is pretty dope. So I think we're going to copy that over for sure. Is there anything else here I would copy over? Ultra comfy, our angle, blah, 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 easing the pressure and distributing the weight of each step. That could be a pretty interesting benefit. I actually like that, so we might copy that over as well. Have been made of fully breathable and sweat-proof materials, making sure your feet won't excessively sweat. Again, like this copyright on this description is actually really, really solid. So I would definitely copy over a few of these lines, probably reword it a little bit so that we're not 100% plagiarizing if you're worried about that. Now, when we look at some other websites, you're going to notice, okay, here, do we have anything? All right. Unlike others, we choose a new type of rubber expansion. Like, what the hell does that even mean? And I see so many copywriting where people just write words and sentences and they don't make any sense. It's like, who in their right mind, when they're reading a description, goes, "Oh my God, the rubber expansion material. Geez Louise, it's durable? Well, I'm sold. I can't believe that." No one gives a crap about that. And there's so many things where people will repeat it over and over again and they think it sounds good. Like saying, "These slippers are ergonomic. They're easy to use. Take your comfort to the next level." To the next level. I see that so often. I hate that line. It's just such a cop-out. And there's definitely a variety of other things. But man, if you do the proper research, you should be able to come up with specific scenarios, benefits, and the pain points as to why someone would buy. If you're finding yourself writing those kind of words, just know, all right, I'm half-assing it a little bit right now. I need to definitely come back to this sentence and rewrite it. Now, this is pretty good. Help relieve that pain and pressure while providing comfort like never before. Oof, that is not too shabby. So pretty much what I like to do is I'll have about a couple pages worth of benefits, headlines, things from ads that I'll see. And I like to copy over the best lines into a document like this, the main talking points as well. And then what I'll do is I'll just try to work on it a little bit through using one of my templates. So when you're advertising on TikTok and you're writing your product description for an audience that is typically younger and doesn't have a huge attention span, I would highly recommend having a very short, to the point description that basically just highlights the major benefits of your product. So this is the framework that I personally use, and I've had to learn to condense my words because typically less is just more. So I usually like to have the main headline of the product. What is the benefit? What is the major thing that people care about with them? What is in it for me when I use your product? And once you figure that out, have that as your main headline. Have a GIF that demonstrates the use of your product because it is so important to give away what are the major benefits that I will get when I use it. And a lot of times you can demonstrate that through your GIFs. Now, after a GIF, you want to have 2 to 3 sentences that usually separate it. You don't want to have too much text here. So I would usually just have 2, 3 main benefits, then an image, 2 to 3 more main benefits, image, then 2 sentences, call to action, and you are good to go. Now for call to actions, I usually just do for a limited time only, say 40% off or get this offer, this bundle, whatever it is. And then in these sentences, I usually like to have one that talks about the problem that most people have with other products. Then I have other sentences that are just benefits. And then we usually like to have a sentence or 2 that shows what life is like when you own the product. I think that's a really powerful sentence that a lot of people can implement into their descriptions. What is life like when I have your product? So for these cloud slippers, imagine waking up every morning, walking your dogs and feeling a cloud-like comfort, or feeling like you are getting a massage with every step that you take. That is something that can really analyze and give people an idea in their head of what life is like when they're using your product. Just give them a hypothetical, give them a scenario of what it's like when they're wearing or using your product. And for the love of God, when you're writing your description and you're actually trying to get people to buy, do not have features in the description. You can turn features into benefits really easily just by asking, why is this feature important? So let's say, for instance, I'm looking at my description right here. This had a 4% conversion rate, incredibly well. And you can look at a few things like, hey, a one-size-fits-all waist trainer. That is a feature. What does it even mean? Why do I care that it's one size fits all? Well, that means that anyone can use it, no matter your body type, no matter how much you weigh, no matter how your body is. You can wear this product and feel comfortable knowing that it will be lightweight and visible and seamless to use. Now, other things that I did here, let's see a feature. All right, designed with compression. That is a feature. Well, my waist trainer helps you correct your posture, tighten your core muscles, and shape your curves. All benefits because it's designed with this feature. And then when you look at the rest of this, our waist trainer also shrinks your waistline, making your body more hourglass and shapely. These are just all benefits. This is what my target audience wants. And because I read the reviews and this is what they said they wanted. They're like, hey man, I'm going through this hourglass journey. I want to look good. I want to get a man. I want to get a boo when I'm in the clubs. I want guys staring at me. So that's what you're obviously going to write in your description. That is the end goal. And if you don't know what people's end goals are and what they're looking for in your product, you can't write effective copy. It's just never going to work. So other things that we notice here. So finally, if you're worried about back fat, that's one of the things I saw in reviews. No problem. The slim waist covers a good portion of your back to conceal fat and shape the back. I knew what the objections were, and because I was prepared and I did the research, I got my benefit. I got the result of a 5% conversion rate. I got to make a ton of money. I got to splash the cash because I did the proper research. So you want to have that mindset and frame whenever you are writing a description. You need to know every little detail as to why someone would want to buy your product. So you can only really do that by doing a ton of research on Amazon, competitors, ads, all these different things, watching videos. So when you're writing a product description, I know it's incredibly difficult to get in the zone. So what I would recommend is listening to some music, lo-fi beats, some brain.fm. I know for me personally, and some guys might think this is embarrassing. This is very Sigma of me, but I listen to sad music. That's what gets me emotional in the writing state of mind. So I listen to Billie Eilish nonstop when I'm writing descriptions. And when I first start writing, it's pretty trash. I'm not gonna lie, but you have to start writing something just so that you get the momentum, and then eventually you're like, all right, this is kind of bad. I can rewrite this and try this. But once you have the proper research, you've identified the main ideas as to why someone would buy your product. Let's get right into like how it actually work. So for the main headline, I'm feeling let every step feel like a royal massage. I think that's gonna be the best headline for now. Now, the first sentence can be very difficult. It's hard to sort of transition. So I typically start with a problem. So let's say, if you're tired of your old and worn out slippers, then these cuties, because cute is a big thing, then these cuties are the cloud-like comfort answer that will transport you into a new dimension of relaxation. I'm not 100% sure about that, but let me just write it out because I mean, once you write it down and get a chance to look at it, usually you'll have ideas. All right, so we got our first headline in our first sentence, which is decent. Obviously, we can work on it. Now, the next sentence, I want to focus on a benefit here. So one that we have is help relieve that pain and pressure while providing comfort like never before. So I wonder how we can sort of reword that, but I do like that as a benefit. Maybe we'll replace where it is in terms of the placement. You never know. A big thing is also that these are very stylish. So you can match these with a lot of your outfits. So I would love to have the name of a product. So I think I call these the Orbeez. The Orbeez, so we'll just call them Orbeez. The Orbeez also are perfect for relieving foot pain and pressure while providing endless comfort that you haven't felt since your mother hugged you as a baby, or since you were wrapped in a blanket of warmth as a baby. I don't know, something along those lines. I'm really trying to get the metaphor, the simile as to how comfortable these things are. So wrapped in a blanket of comfort, or something along those lines. All right, so let's edit this a little bit. Let's do years of foot pain, really get the idea. So if you're someone that does have foot pain, hey, this is perfect for you. So while incredibly stylish, the Orbeez are perfect for relieving years of foot pain and pressure off your body. I mean, I can just imagine that, just pressure just lifted from you, and pressure or melt years. Let's do that. Are perfect for melting away. Oof, that could be good. Melting away years of foot pain and pressure off your body while providing endless comfort that you haven't felt since you were wrapped in a cozy blanket as a child. Now, again, that's an idea I might want to expand upon or get rid of. Who knows? Maybe it's a little bit too much. But that's pretty much how I like to do my copy originally. I really like to just think of a bunch of ideas, and I know it can get somewhat crazy, but that's a good thing. So now we have 2 to 3 sentences. Now we want our next 2 to 3 sentences. So do we have some more benefits? It's like walking on clouds, literally walking on air with these slippers. We have other things. Are they comfortable? And I think we've pretty much addressed that already. How is the sizing? How cute they are? So I'm thinking after we have like an image, so we'll just do image placeholder. The next thing is I would like to have a scenario of what it's like when you're wearing my product. So imagine waking up out of bed and taking a walk around your neighborhood, let's say in pure bliss and relaxation, because as each step, and literally walking on air with these slippers, constant massage. That's a tough one. Imagine waking up out of bed and taking a walk around your neighborhood in pure bliss as the Orbeez massage support your feet with every step you take. I think it's an interesting idea. Again, I understand it might be corny for you. I do pretty corny descriptions, I'm not gonna lie. I think that converts the best because I really want to feel like I'm talking to my audience. If I was selling this product to someone, I would say something like this. This is just how I personally like to talk. Now, obviously, depending on your target audience, you may want to adjust your language. So if it's for an older audience, you might want to not use slang. And if you are talking to a younger audience, yeah, maybe you want to have more slang, like with cuties. Cuties might not, though, appeal to people that are a little bit older, those senior citizens. Okay, so we got that sentence. I would also like to have a sentence on how stylish they are, how this can pair very well with almost all of your outfits and get endless compliments. That's typically something that I noticed from the reviews. So I would say something like, these cute slippers are perfect for pairing and making the cutest outfits. And I know I'm redundant here again. I would definitely swap out the word cutest, try to find an acronym, something else. But these cute slippers are perfect for pairing and making the cutest outfits that will get you endless compliments from all of your girlies, your girlfriends, something from all of your girlfriends at work, school, or while chilling out at the town. Who knows? Again, I'm just freestyling real quick. I'll definitely edit this for a little bit later. But again, we have some pretty decent sentences that cover some of the major benefits, that it's very comfortable. We haven't covered sizing yet, and that's something I would like to cover in the last 2 sentences. So I would say here, so image and then sizing. Now, if you're wondering about size, I don't know how many sizes they really come in for because I don't have the supplier, but let's just say, for instance, they come in 5 different sizes. These baddies come in 5 different sizes to accommodate all foot types, all foot shapes and sizes, let's say something like that. And I would probably want to add on to that and talk about how, because we have 5 different sizes, that allows you to get the perfect cloud-like comfort or the perfect fit that won't irritate you, something along those lines. Now, after that, we'd want to have another sentence. I haven't honestly done too much research, so let me do a bit more and I'll come back to you.
A few hours later.
All right, so I did come up with a line here after doing a bit of research into other slippers that were out there like Crocs, and I did come up with a call to action sentence, which I love doing at the end of all my descriptions. So I have right here, so if you want to make your feet happy and look like you just came off a spaceship, and again, I might want to just do, so if you want to make your feet happy, we can just do this to shorten it down a little bit. Click buy now and save 40% off the Orbeez massage slippers while supplies last. I think that's a pretty solid urgency call to action, and you can just honestly do that template for anything that you sell. So you just do, so if you want benefit, click buy now, save whatever the amount is, and then boom, while supplies last. Super easy. Now, when it comes to the rest of it, I did find this really cool line from another description, bring your tired feet back to life. And I want to see if there's a way I can sort of integrate this into this description here. It might be somewhere in the middle. It might also be around here. The Orbeez are perfect for melting away years of foot pain and bringing your tired feet back to life. That could be something. That could be something. And then I also saw keep your feet happy, pain-free, and dry in the summer heat. That seems to be another thing, trying to make it summer-oriented. So I'm thinking we might want to integrate that. And then the final thing I noticed is that a lot of people, when they look at the design of this shoe, they're kind of like, that looks really uncomfortable standing on this golf ball design. So I want to handle that objection because that seems to be a very big thing people think as to why the shoe is not comfortable. But I want to assure them that each ball was designed to minimize the impact to the heel. So this is really big for the support of the shoe and it's actually going to massage you instead of being something that's going to hurt you. So let's go here. The Orbeez are the perfect blend, let's say, are the perfect blend of comfort and style, as they will melt away years. So let's do this. So again, just got to play around, melt away years of foot pain and pressure off your body, or will melt away years of foot pain and bring your tired feet back to life. I'm wondering if that's a little better. Bring your tired feet back to life. And again, I would have never come up with that line on my own. I thank God I did the research. So that's a really, really cool line. Provide endless comfort. Yeah, I think we had that idea somewhere else, honestly. The Orbeez, yeah, are the perfect blend of comfort and styles. They will melt away years of foot pain and bring your tired feet back to life. That seems pretty concise to me. So I really like that line. Getting back to keep your feet happy, pain-free, and dry. I wonder, where can we put that in? Imagine walking your dogs or taking a stroll around your neighborhood in pure bliss as the Orbeez massage and support your feet, or as the Orbeez massage and keep your feet happy, pain-free, and dry in the summer heat. Oof, man, I think I'm actually going to do that. Let's do that instead. And keep your feet happy, pain-free, and dry. Yeah, I think that's a pretty good sentence. Now, when it comes to this, are perfect for pairing. I sort of already have that line up here. So I'm thinking these cute slippers will help you craft the most adorable outfits that will get you endless compliments from all of your girlfriends at work, school, or while chilling out of the town at let's just say at work or school. And if we know our target audience is mainly younger people, we can just say at school. So we can just do at work or school. And if we are advertising to males, probably would get rid of the word girl, just do friends. So from all your friends at work or school. Now, if you're wondering about size, these baddies come in 5 inches to accommodate all foots. Yeah, this is our weakest sentence by far. I'm wondering where we can put, I think honestly, we should probably put this and try to combine it with this sentence right here. So now, if you're wondering about size, let's say, now, if you're a little skeptical about comfort because of our ball-shaped design, each ball was designed to to minimize the impact to the heel and arch of your feet, allowing you, yeah, that's going to be a tough one. I want to work on this sentence. It feels a little bit long to me, but I think overall that's going to be the right way to introduce it. But right here, this feels like a pretty complete description. We got major benefits here. Now, I probably would like to do a bit more research. If I was really doing this for real, I would put a few hours of research in first so that I would have all these ideas and benefits I can just sort of copy and paste in there. Because when you do the research, as you saw earlier, you can just find a way to put them in the description compared to trying to come up with these ideas on your own. Now, after you write the rough draft for your product description, I would always recommend taking it into a tool like Grammarly or the Hemingway editor, where you can really spice it up, take it to the next level, even though I hate saying that. So when we go here, we can see we have our description here, and okay, they're not liking the word Orbeez, whatever, you know, that's not really a spelling or grammar mistake. Now they say Orbeez massage and keeping your feet happy, pain-free. Yeah, that doesn't sound right to me, if I'm being honest. They don't like the word actually, so I'm actually cool with getting rid of that. And if you're noticing you make punctuation mistakes all the time, Grammarly is just a great tool for you. Now, for me, because I'm a copywriting aficionado and I do this for a living, I would have to say my punctuation skills are at an all-time high. So I'm just going to add some file things here. I mean, honestly, proofreading this, it doesn't feel like the worst description in the world. Personally, would I use this? Probably not. I would say I'm just a bit of a perfectionist when it comes to this kind of stuff. But yeah, I think imagine walking your dogs or taking a stroll around your neighborhood in pure bliss as Orbeez massage to keep your feet happy, pain-free, and dry. These cute slippers will help you craft the most adorable outfits that will get you endless compliments from all your friends at work or school. Now, if you're a little skeptical about comfort because of our golf, I mean, this really addresses the major benefits, problems people had about the design, about comfort. I would say the size might be the only thing that we don't talk about exclusively, and that might be something we put in a subtitle on the top of the description. Maybe we want to throw that in somewhere around here. I'm thinking I'd probably put it instead of this sentence right here if people are a little bit skeptical about sizing. Something along the size chart. I mean, we would have a size chart probably in here just to make it easy for people. So if I'm going through my checklist, I mean, do I have a killer headline? 100%. Let every step feel like a royal massage. Do I have benefits? Is every single line a benefit that if I was asking myself what's in it for me, I could actually have an answer? Let's go through this. So if I'm tired of my old slippers, which I probably am if I'm looking for new slippers, then these are perfect for me. They will transport me to a new dimension of comfort. Okay, cool. That's a benefit. Okay, they're the perfect blend of comfort and style. They'll melt away years of foot pain. Benefit. Imagine walking your dogs and massaging and keeping your feet happy, pain-free, and dry. Benefit. Cute slippers will help you craft the most adorable outfits. Benefit. Now, again, these are designed to minimize the impact and blah, blah, blah. That's a feature, and that allows us to massage and promote circulation to your feet. That's a benefit. Again, going down here, they will help make you stand out. So if you want to make your feet happy, I mean, bada bing, bada boom. I feel like if you really understand this, and for every sentence of your description from now on when you are writing it, if you think about it in that mind frame, what's in it for me? Is this a feature? Okay, cool. Let me turn that into a benefit. Why does that feature matter? And if you really are just thinking, okay, how would I sell this to someone that I'm sitting across watching this video? What is the type of language that I'll use? I can guarantee you we're going to come up with copy that's 1,000 times better than what you're doing right now. Now, finally, I just want to review some of the great copywriting. Now, this is a skincare brand, Aluna Skincare, and I love the way they have their description. So first off, do they have a killer headline? Yes. Unclogged pores, clear breakouts, and blackheads. Short, simple, to the point. What does their target market want? They want all of these things right here. Now, their first line, with over 8,000 vibrations per minute. That's a feature. Why does it matter? Why should I care that it does all that? Well, it gets rid of excess oils, it helps to clear breakouts, and it leaves you with clear, smooth, natural glowing skin. It gives you the benefit, it gives you the target thing that you want from this product. And they only will understand what that thing is if they did the proper research. So they asked their audience, they looked at reviews for similar products, and I can guarantee the copywriters for this company were like, okay, this is the main 3 things that our target audience cares about, so let's make sure we really emphasize that in the description. Now, another thing, made for all skin types. So yes, a lot of people have oily skin, dry skin, there's medium, hybrid, so they're making sure that, hey, this is made with blah, 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 super soft silicone. Feature, why does that matter? Well, that means it's general enough for all skin types, including sensitive skin. I mean, that is beautiful. Other things we have here are perfect for everyday use. So everyday use of makeup and sunscreen can really clog your pores, 100%. And if you're not doing a daily deep cleanse, you're gonna have really bad skin, and that's gonna lead to breakouts, blackheads, all the things that you don't want. So they're talking about a problem here, and then they say by giving your skin a daily deep cleanse, so by using our product basically, you can maximize your results and achieve your skin goals faster. So again, benefit, 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 how to use. So again, they know their product might be a little more complicated, so they give a super easy 3-step guide on how to do it. They got reviews, they got before and afters. This all looks great to me. Now, looking at Obby, when they did the research on their product, they saw that, okay, the number one thing, it's all about youth. It's about bringing back your hair. It's about having healthy joints, healthy nails, healthy everything. So that's the first line that they have in their subtitle. They have designed to bring back youth to your hair and our state-of-the-art formula powered by multiple mouth-watering flavor options. All this, I actually would say this line right here is pretty bad because it's just straight up a feature, but this first line, designed to bring back youth to your hair, skin, nails, and joints, that's solid. Now, scrolling down, when it comes to the major benefits of the product, they know exactly what people care about. It's this 6 main things. It's weight loss, gut health, glowing skin, luscious hair, all these different things, and they make it super easy, short, concise to understand what are these benefits and how is it possible that they're able to get these results. Well, it's because of their ingredients. So if we go down here, here's where we actually back up and show you the numbers, show you why we're able to make these claims, because you can say that your product solves cancer, but then you need to back it up. How does it actually do that? And that's something that we did in our description when we talked about how it gives you cloud-like comfort. Well, it does that because we have these balls that are able to be designed to make sure that it supports your heels and arch of your foot. Now, my final tip when writing your descriptions and you're getting inspiration from your competitors is that a lot of the times your competitors are beginner marketers. They're people, even if you see their ads and you assume they're doing really well, a lot of the times they haven't done the proper research and understand what are the main reasons why your customers are going to buy your product. So a lot of times when you're really coming up with benefits, you should be going into customer reviews. You should go straight to the source when you are coming up with your lines, because a lot of times these beginner marketers that you might be copying from are coming up with lines that frankly people just don't care about. So when you read reviews, you might realize, hey, for my product, people are always just talking about how comfortable it is, but then when you read from your descriptions of competitors, they're only talking about how stylish the product is, when really they should be talking about the comfort.